Let me tell you a story about the time I got the crap beat out of me in a parking lot. I heard we're paying off each other's debt with these 1-minute videos, so I figured I'd at least make it worth your while. And if you made one of these, send it to me, tag me in it so I can return the favor. Let me set the scene for you. It was December 23rd, 2021, and I was getting some last-minute Christmas shopping done. Specifically, I was at the Plaza at Buckland Hills in Manchester, Connecticut. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, that plaza is just an absolute clusterfuck of a parking lot, and it is a million times worse during the holidays. So I enter the parking lot, right? This is the entrance to the parking lot. It's 2 lanes. It's an entrance only. You can go right, you can go left. This happens to be a 2-lane. You can go this way, you can go that way. You cannot come out, right? So I come in and I take a right. I'm now going this way. So I take a right and then I bang a left. You can come this way, but there's no point. There's 40 cars behind me. It is completely backed up. You're not getting through there no matter how hard you try. So I'm here. My car is right here. I want to turn left into this parking lot, but there is a lady right here who is trying to make a right. She can't make a right because there's way too many cars. Even if I were to move, she could not get behind me. So she's looking at me and she's like, you go. She's like waving me on, telling me to go straight so that she can make a right and get out. I said, no, I'm going that way. Like, you gotta go that way. We're just like throwing hand signals at each other, right? Now, mind you, again, even if I did go straight, even if I did back up, whatever, she still can't go this way. The cars behind me are making it impossible for her to. She's not understanding that. The flow of traffic is going this way. So I just get fed up with her. I get annoyed. I'm impatient. I hop up on the curb and I go around her. She's yelling at me, swearing at me through her window as I pass her. So finally, I get around her. I park my car. So here's the parking spaces. Here's the road. It's like up against a road. So I come in, I park here. She figured out a way. I think she ended up going left and going around. So she's coming down. She stops right in front of where I'm parked. So I'm parked right here facing the road. They're passing me in that road and there's a small median in between us. They're stopped in traffic and her and her daughter roll down the window and they start yelling cuss words at me. They're like, we'll beat the shit out of you. Oh, you dumb white bitch. Like, just screaming at me. And I'm sitting in my car like, go away. Like, what are you doing? It's not that deep. It's not that serious. Like, apparently it was a big deal to them. It must have been their 13th freaking reason that day because her daughter, she's got her window rolled down. She takes her metal coffee mug and whips it at my car, whips it full force at my new car at the time. I'm completely dumbfounded. I cannot believe she just did that. So I get out of my car to check for damage because she hit like the top of my car. So I wasn't able to see from the inside of the car if she messed it up. So I get out of my car, and as I get out of my car, she gets out of her car and she starts charging me. And she is a big girl. So I have this large woman charging me across the parking lot. I am a quarter of her size. I have no idea what to do. So I tried to hit her in the face. I don't know what I thought it was gonna do. All it did was tear my labrum. It was like a cartoon. I freaking hit her in the face and she goes, shook it off and started charging me again. I kind of blacked out a little bit from that point because from that point she grabbed me, she took me by the back of my hair, she took me to the ground and she started punching me, kicking me, hitting me from every freaking angle. I'm just trying to protect my face. She ripped my extensions out, she ripped my lashes out, I got a black eye, she's got me on the ground. I'm trying to slip out of my jacket. It's December, trying to slip out of my jacket. So I'm literally just like this. She's got me down like this. I'm trying to I'm waving my hands above, trying to get a hit in. I'm just fighting the air at this point. She just beat the shit out of me. There's people watching all over the place. Someone took a video. I know a few people took a video. If you have that video, please post it. I got hot. But there's a ton of people around us. No one did a damn thing except for video, and no one even stayed to give the video to the cops. So thanks, guys. But anyways, her mom's yelling at her to get off of me. The manager of the Total Wine that I'm about to go into is yelling at her to get off of me. I think finally those two pulled her off of me. Her and her mom got back in their car. They skirted off. Don't worry, I got the license plate. I picked her out of a lineup that night. But I got up. I'm covered in blood. I'm fucked up. And the worst part is that I was on speakerphone with my boyfriend playing through my car the entire time. And so he could hear everything and he couldn't do anything. He said all he could hear was me screaming bloody murder, saying get off of me, get off of me. And people other people screaming to get off of me. He said it was the scariest thing ever. I'm so sorry. So like I said, the police did end up coming. I picked her out of a lineup that night. She did get arrested and charged with a few things. My shoulder is still fucked up. And yeah, that's it.